2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Houston Rockets. Taking a look at the Rockets, they haven't competed at the level they'd like over the last week or so. Just one win in 5 games.
And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The beaches of Santa Monica and Venice, not too far from our setting today, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Welcome, everyone, to Noche and a Beyond. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Harden.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
For most teams in the NBA, success starts at the top. The challenge for owners, most of whom don't come from basketball backgrounds, is picking the right person to entrust with roster decisions. That skill set is hard to evaluate sometimes, but getting that first decision right can sometimes make all the difference. Kevin?
It sure can. All right, DA, thanks. Offenses in this league, so creative, Clark. A lot of them very hard to stop. And tonight, we get to see 2 of these great offenses in this one.
What a treat. The fast pace that these teams play with really wear you down defensively. And the way offenses can space the floor and spread you out, boy, it's fun to watch, but it's certainly hard to defend.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Harden and Gordon are out on the wings. P.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green is out there with Bradley, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low. James against Gordon. And the dunk by LeBron.
You know, part of being an outstanding point forward like LeBron is mastering the pick and roll. And trust me when I say it now, he masters the pick and roll.
Now, here is Harden. Covington trying to break free. McGee with the block. The drive by James. Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. A rebound by the Lakers. Now here's James. 29 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
Turn off the game. Bradley can't get it to go.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And he gets the bucket.
And you know, it took him a while to get going.
James against Gordon. James kicks to Green. 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Davis, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting.
Saying most players don't really love basketball.
Well, I don't know about most. That seems a bit extreme. Maybe he feels that they don't love it as much as he does, which certainly you could understand. But I can say that very few players have the drive and determination to improve their game the way Harden has. That's part of why he's been an MVP.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by Anthony Davis. Another miss by Houston.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Down low. Rebounded by Covington. Rockets trail by 7. Gordon, the pass to Harden. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Now here's LeBron. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. And he gets it to go.
And you're miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
Rockets trail by 7. A shot by Harden, wide open. Drills the three-pointer. Harden's got 6.
And Harden takes a lot of pride in being a hard matchup, a tough cover. I mean, he takes no time in shooting once he gets the pump.
Back to Bradley. And stolen by Gordon. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Covington against James. Loads it up for Davis. And it.
Something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Westbrook. And he drops it in from the low post. 6 points for him.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Bradley against Westbrook. Now here is McGee. Defense is right there. They get it back for 3. James, no good. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 2. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And another 3 for Houston.
And really, the three-point shot is Gordon's specialty, Kevin. When he squares himself up, there's a real high chance he's dropping it in.
Now LeBron. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him.
Rankings through the last part of winter. Taking a look at Houston. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10. Here's Westbrook. That one misses. And the Lakers take it the other way.
Well, you know, for so long, Mike D'Antoni has been a vanguard on NBA offense. His teams have always played great offense, moving, spacing, dynamic players. Defense has not been at the level of offense, but I think he's actually improved as a coach in that area as well.
And the lack of effort to fight over the...
Over Gordon. James misses. And Clark, part of it for D'Antoni is that he is delegating defensive duties.
Yeah, and I like that, Kevin. He's made sure to have a defensive coordinator on his staff, delegating that role and responsibility. He thinks and knows that his team is better off that way.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And there's the pass to Howard. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James is ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And so here is Houston. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Westbrook, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
No hesitation at all in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now LeBron. James Harden missing on the 3. To the paint. Goes back up. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, you always want to cash in from there.
The free throw off from McGee.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee.
For three, Westbrook. Rebound the Lakers. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's LeBron. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Outside for Davis. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Boy, this is a night to remember for McGee, a force on the floor. You cannot overstate what a presence he's been tonight.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Inside, Covington with the steal.
His numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
And here is James following Russell Westbrook's 3. The drive by James. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
You can.
James against Gordon. 5 on the clock. Westbrook, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Stolen by Westbrook. 13 feet away. Another miss by Westbrook.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile.
The trade, confident Davis would resign.
He's perfect from the line this time. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city.
Was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever, because they're
Pocket 6. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Westbrook. And the rejection by James.
using his length and timing and bounce to perfection there. LeBron James, excellent shot block.
A second chance effort, and it's laid in by Davis. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Westbrook. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Westbrook's got 19 points.
Good.
And they double up James. A three from Bradley. The Lakers rebound.
And the offensive rebounding really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle.
That'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket on layups, knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 16 points and 8 rebounds. The first 2 quarters tonight looked a lot like what we saw from him in his last game. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
High basketball IQ, something Anthony Davis doesn't always get enough credit for. He repeatedly makes the right decisions on both ends of the floor. Not many big men can control the game the way he does.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
The three-point shot has really helped them out. I don't always like to see teams rely on the three, but when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens. Running these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
For them coming up, they'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
And LeBron James Clark climbing the all-time scoring list, last season passing Michael Jordan.
This right in that neighborhood of my all-time favorite.
The obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive.
To add something else to his game. It's been fun watching him, and I'm not sure how much longer we're going to see him at this level.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering.
The first one falls.
Hitting in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Because you're watching a game unfold. What
eagerness to make difference-making plays late, and somebody who can create his own shot if a play breaks down. I mean, that's essential.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And that one misses. And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, P.J. gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game.
And James throws it down.
Well, he's fantastic at playing to his strengths. Doesn't get outside of himself. I mean, when he's scoring at an efficient clip like that, he's hard to stop.
And Westbrook, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got 24 points.
Coming off a big game.
To shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just... Rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Harden, that's good.
And you can just see he's a different player.
Davis with it. Shoots over Covington, and it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Harden inside the three-point line, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there. Los Angeles pass to Harden. Good work there as it goes. Harden's got 11 points here in just the second half.
You always got to track Harden. And
Westbrook. He's got 24. Comes up empty down low.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
And Davis throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you.
Caldwell Pope outside. To the inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Robert Covington picks one up.
Wait.
Free throw good, James. Now here's James. Trying to get open is Davis. And James gets it to go. 25 points in the game.
Analytics says that you should ignore the mid-range jumper. No.
A floater, and Davis sends it back. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Knocks down the 3-ball. 14. Back to LeBron. The 9-foot shot. Good on the bucket. LeBron's got 27.
I love how quick he makes decisions. I mean, if a shot is there for him, LeBron is not going to think twice or hesitate. He'll let it fly.
For 3, Westbrook, and he's good on the 3-ball. This is to McGee. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bradley. Offensive rebound. Davis with the bucket.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference.
Now Westbrook shoots it up. Another miss by Houston.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And finished off by Davis.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
For 3, Westbrook. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful. ever since the second half started, it's not even been a factor.
Green finds Davis, and the shot goes in. Davis has got 29.
They're scoring boatloads.
One thing about Kyle Kuzma, Clark, he's not a ball stopper. When he touches the ball, he is shooting it.
I would not disagree with you there, guys. He is fearless looking for his shot. He hunts his shot aggressively, and he's very efficient. He doesn't need a lot of dribbles, but the one thing I like about him is that he doesn't hold on to that ball long. He's going to make a quick, decisive move or get it out of his hands.
James against Harden. Now here's James, guarded closely. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Chandler. Clemens.
12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Harden scanning the floor. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on loose balls.
It's been the mark of the Spurs for a long time, Danny. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.